Okay. Hi, everybody. Your connection to spirit is here. We are ready to go here. Please welcome my co-hosts, Wisdom Seeker Joan and SunPsychic Jean. And
Hi, everybody.
I'm Kigaru, Spiritual Journeys, or Terri Suzuki. Either way, I respond to both. So, we have just been waiting for this show and just chatting in the background, talking about the things we have planned. We have so many good plans. Um, Jean, would you like, or Joan, would you like to talk about next Sunday? Because that's cool.
Jean, I'm really excited about it. Jean, why don't you fill people in on what's going on?
Mm-hmm. I have an event coming up on Sunday, the 14th of December, and it's at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and it's an evidential mediumship demonstration, and it is gallery style, and it's with Joan and Gerald from Tarot Stash. And all three of us are going to be doing mediumship, but gallery style, the old way they used to do it. So everybody's going to be in the Zoom event, and we're going to ask your loved ones on the other side to come through. And whoever wants to come through first can give us a message. So we'll describe it's a male, and he passed before he turned 40, and everybody will be like putting up a hand. Anybody, if they have a male that passed before 40, and let's say there's 8 people that have a hand up, and then we'll say he was a musician, and maybe 4 people put their hand down, and we'll say that he died in an accident, not from an illness, and then maybe 1 or 2 people will have their hand up, and we'll just give more evidence, more details, and describe what we're getting. And it's going to be lots of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. It's the first time that we're going to be taking part. And what it is that it's good practice, but here live, it's hard to do that because there's so much. Many of you, we would be bombarded. But when you have a closed container and you open up to all of your loved ones, then we'll be able to filter those through. I'm very, very excited, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I think everybody's going to have such a great time, especially with you guys, because you guys have such high vibrations, and you are just, it'll be a huge reunion. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. I am going to, do you have more?
I do. I forgot to tell everybody it's a free event. So you could just go to my website, go under events, and find the evidential mediumship demonstration and register there. Just put your name and email, and you'll be linked. You'll be sent an email with the actual Zoom link right in your email. So it's instant. So go ahead if you want to come and join us.
Oh, I love that. Really quick, we're going to chat a little bit more, but I want to direct you to this. Today, instead of putting your questions in the chat, we're going to use the random generator to choose questions. So you all know it's fair, and you're going to think of a question, but what you're going to do in the chat is you're going to put #love, but I think I didn't capitalize it. So Rossi, you might have to go back and uncapitalize that. But just #love, and then the random generator, when we use it, will take everybody who's put that in, and then it will whirl them around and choose somebody. And then you're going to tell us your question. So please go ahead and put the #LOVE, and then you can tell us when you get chosen. If you get chosen, then you can tell us the question.
So. Actually, Jen Bowles has it and Lisa has it. It's all lowercase, you guys. I don't know if it makes a difference, but just in case.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I just want to make sure. So I'm seeing Jen Bowles, but I'm not seeing where she did that. So I could highlight it. Okay, but yeah, you guys all have Capital love. Oh, here we go. Lisa. See? Small love. That's kind of weird to say. Small love, but so put that in, and we will do the random generator and figure out which questions we're going to read. I was going to talk about a little bit that for some reason in December, it's been a really big month for metaphysical fairs. I know that this last weekend I attended one and Jean attended one, and I was surprised to find so many people just before Christmas going to the fairs. Is there anything you'd like to add about your fair?
It was just so very heartwarming. It was a new event. It was a new, I call it an outfit or an organizer. And I haven't exhibited with this organizer or, did an exhibit or, have a booth with them before. I did go to the show before, but I hadn't ever worked the show. So it was my first time there, and I was just thrilled. I'm like, people don't even know me or who I am. However, I did have a fan from the YouTube come and get a reading from me, and that was just so reassuring. It was Rush, and Rush, if you're watching, hi, how are you? Thanks for coming by. And Rush knows Linda Kennedy from Butterfly Readings, and Linda Kennedy has gone to more of my shows. She's such a huge support, and it's so lovely to see her every time I do a show. And then Rush came and she said, I wanted to come and support you. I thought that was so sweet. You guys, it's really, really great meeting everybody in person.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I so second that. I love it when I get to meet somebody who's in the chat and get to meet them and see what they look like and maybe even read them in person. It's really, really lovely. I know that, Jean, you had some really heartfelt readings, and I was surprised that I had a lot of kind of download readings where the people kind of got filled up with new energy, new ideas, or new healings. It was a little bit different. And I think because I've been gone a while, they kept giving me like numbers and dates. I mean, that was
yes,
sharp, actually, a little bit like on the nose, and people were able to confirm that, oh my God, that is happening then. And I'm like, wow. That was something else.
Cool.
I think that all of even you, everybody in the chat, including Wisdom Seeker Joan and Terri and myself, I know that all of us, our abilities are changing. They're increasing and they're expanding. And I know that a lot of you are having experiences too. I had a woman walk up to me at the show that I was at, and she said, hi, I just wanted to introduce myself. And I thought maybe she worked at another booth. And she said, I'm a medium. I said, oh, that's nice. She said, for the first time, my husband's uncle passed away, and he came to me, and she says, I don't know what to do. What should I do? Like, she's like, I'm a medium, but I don't know what to do. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said, we have to definitely get you into a practice. And I recommended some classes for her to take. And it's just, people are just opening up, and they're seeing their loved ones are coming to them. All of these energies are increasing for all of us.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, ladies, let's. Are you ready to read?
I wanted to ask Joan if she wants to tell everybody about her tree that she.
Oh, that's okay. I was just bragging that I'm really happy about getting my Christmas tree, because it's a 9-foot balsam, and I got it onto the car, off the car, up the steps, into the house, and all put up all by myself, and it looks gorgeous. So yay!
I'm a complete cheater. My grandkids come over and do all that.
That's even easier. Good.
Yes. Okay. Well, like I was saying, if you want your, if you want to have a question answered, you put hashtag love, small l, and we're going to use a random generator to pick the questions. And this is the first time I've used the random generator. So, and I'm the host today. So please be a little patient with me. We're going to see how this goes. Okay. We're going to go like this. Okay. Now, how do we do it, Jean?
You click on the draw.
Is that the little blue thing?
Yeah.
Below the word love, right?
Okay. I'm old and I can barely see those tiny letters.
Those are small letters.
Okay. It's not doing anything.
You have to go over to your tab.
Oh, okay. Draw. Okay, here we go. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes. And I'll write them down.
Okay. Are we going to draw all of them?
No, just 2 or 3 at a time.
Okay.
Petra Ramaya? Pet Jeremiah. Maybe it's Pet Jeremiah.
Yeah, Pet Jeremiah. Okay, you are the.
Please put your question all in caps. And this is if you're watching on anybody's channel, if you're watching on my channel, Terry's channel, and Wisdom Seeker Joan's channel. Okay, Pet Jeremiah is here. Go ahead and put your question in.
Okay.
Go ahead, Terry. You can draw again.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a couple more so we know who.
It's on the top right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
put your question in the chat if you're drawn.
I accidentally put. I better
put yourself in there.
Amanda Celeste, you're next.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Celeste. Okay, we'll do it one more time. So we have 3 ahead. And it better not be me. And James McMillan.
And James.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody, for doing the random generator with us.
So there's Pet Jeremiah's question.
Yes, so he's already here. Okay. So, can I please get a message from my spirit guides? Okay. So, the first one always takes a little bit of time, and whoever gets something goes first.
Wow. So I wonder what's going on with you, Pet Jeremiah. When I tuned in, I got this kind of like this angel, and it's something to do with the holiday season and everything. And then I tuned in a little bit more, and my throat chakra really lit up. You know, speak your truth, to say what needs to be said. And I couldn't really put it together, so I started drawing cards. And from the Archangel deck, I got the Archangel Gabriel, who says, speak your truth. So there must be something going on where you might be feeling like, I don't really want to say anything, and you really need to say it. And then from the Feathers deck, I got the White Owl. And in this deck, there's only like 4 or 5 white birds. And so it's kind of like the major arcana or something. They're more powerful. And it says the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. So this might be kind of a little indication that that your intuition or your spiritual abilities are evolving, and maybe that's what you need to speak up about. And from the tarot deck, I got the 4 of Pentacles. And this looks like some worry about money. Like, oh, I don't want to spend this, and I don't want to spend that, and just concerned about money. So I think that and maybe that's what you need to talk about too, to bring these things out in the open and ask for what you need, both in the physical world and spiritual world, and see if you can manifest some peace around the abundance issue. How about you two? What did you get?
I when I tuned in, his guides decorated my stage with blue Christmas lights. There's blue Christmas lights, and they started taking off towards the right. And as I started following the blue Christmas lights, I noticed they turned into stars. And then as I recognized, okay, these are actually stars, and I'm following the stars, they're saying your star family has messages for you. That your star family is really, the first thing they said to me, because I'm like, okay, well, give me the message. What's the message? And they said, you have not been forgotten. You are doing a good job. You're on your path, and you probably now coming into this next season need more help from us. So your star family is going to be giving you more messages. They're going to be talking to you a lot more. So star family, tell me a little bit more about it, about what you want to tell her. You have a job to do recently that is really basically shining your light. You're out here like a receiver and a message. Like, I'm saying this badly. You're like a message kind of technology where you're both giving and receiving messages from them. And so you're really out here doing work that you're probably not even really aware of, that you're sending out these messages, and those messages are helping to wake up other star beings, other people who are here to hold the light, to hold it up. So you can expect more from them. Okay, that's what I got.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. And what I was getting is I heard the words, I feel like life is getting old. And or life is, somebody's too old, or you're too old, or you're missing some opportunity. And the message came through, it's not too late. And I'm getting that you want more love, more joy, more adventure. I feel like you're missing out, or you're missing the boat, or that too much time has gone by, and that you don't have that opportunity to start new again. But they want you to know it's not too late, and that it's up to you. And there is a season, and I feel like you have this awareness that you've grown into, this wisdom that you've gained, and this life experience that was required in order for you to begin at this point. And it's whatever makes you happy is what they want you to focus on. So if healing makes you happy, or if, working with cards makes you happy. But what I want to maybe also suggest from me is, when you find something that makes you happy, step right outside of your comfort zone. Like, if you like to use tarot, try Lenormand, try a different kind of a card, or try oracles, and if you like astrology, and you've been looking at tropical, try Vedic astrology. If you like, healing and sound baths and things like that, try Reiki. Like, just go outside of your comfort zone and try something you haven't tried before. And it's just once, it's just try it and see if you like it. And this will help to stimulate that confidence that you have in yourself, and that sense of adventure that I feel like you're desiring. And it will also help to bring you into that joy that you're looking for. That's what I have.
Nice.
Okay. Thank you, Jean. That was so beautiful. And she says, thank you so much, ladies. All three of you have hit the nail. Just much appreciated. Thank you for that feedback. That is lovely. And Lisa, please put in just a hashtag love, small L, and we'll put you in the random generator to maybe choose a question. So the next one is Amanda.
And I did star hers.
Thank
She
you.
put hers in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Amanda. Amanda says, I would love any info around my new grandfather's type guide. So, what I'm taking from that is she has a new guide that's very grandfather like, and she would like some info about this guide. Okay.
When I tuned in, all I got was that you've had past lives together, and one of them was in Roman times. He was your brother, and he went off to war, to one of the Roman wars, and died. I don't know if it was in battle or if it was just when he was in the service. But he always, you two had a really close brother-sister relationship. And so he, nothing weird, anything going on, just you two had a connection. So he wants to kind of be, to help you along now. And when I went to cards, I got the ascension symbol, saying awaken your inner angel. And so that's kind of what he's going to be helping you do, to kind of wake up some of the intuitive skills that you have. I also, from the Feathers deck, got the Pelican, who says, choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. So because he was in a past life, I think in the past life, I'm getting that you were almost angry with him for dying. Not that it was his fault or anything, but it kind of left you being the one to take care of the family and, support the parents and all of that. And so I don't think this is a forgiveness thing, although it's always good to, forgiveness is good in any lifetime, but kind of a past life thing about letting that go will help. And then it's like a homecoming. This is the Four of Wands, and it's a celebration. He's happy to find you. And yeah, so you can go forward together. A family reunion, sort of.
Oh, that's lovely. Amanda, what I got, I actually was talking to my great grandfather on the stage. So one of my guides is my great grandfather, and he's really more like stage crew. Like, he helps do things. Like, if I'm reading somebody and I need more help, he helps. He brings out whatever it is I need to read or look at or something like that. And so when I concentrated on you and this question, I saw my own great grandfather come to the stage. So I figured he's going to answer the question. So I asked him, why does she have now a grandfather like guide? And he told me that, for at least for right now, for the immediate future, you need a little bit more care, a little bit more love and care from somebody who's more family like. But also, he said, you need more protection. And he showed me and reminded me that a lot of times when I'm getting a reading, because believe it or not, we got to practice, and we got to practice on each other. So I get readings too. A lot of times people will see my great grandfather behind me with a deep scowl on his face. He looks a little grumpy. And they're like, "What? Who is that mad man behind you?" And he's that way because he's protective. And so in this case, you are receiving a little bit more protection right now of your abilities, of your just a little bit more care. That's all. That's what I'm getting. More care, a little more protection. Oh,
Beautiful.
oh, and uh, I don't know if you know his name already, but the second I tuned into him, he said Jim. Jim. So
I love that. So, Amanda Celeste, what I was getting is something very similar to Joan. I don't know if you saw my face. And if I got ancestor, they wanted to be called an ancestor, that they were related to you in a past life, and that you worked together or helped each other. And you worked together spiritually before, like you were helping each other spiritually, and then what happened in a past life is you helped this grandfather energy, and you were there for them during a very challenging time in their life, and you were there, and you were very loyal, and you were very supportive. And however, this entity, or this soul, never had the chance to repay the favor. One of you passed away before you were able to repay the favor. So they almost made a solemn vow that if it's the last thing I do, I will protect my brother, or my, this person that had came and saved me. It was like a repayment. It was like a wish. It was like a vow. And it was something, and I wish I would know what it was. They're not really telling me what it is, but it's that kind of commitment that this energy has for you. So it is very loving, it's very protective, and it's very much in repayment for something that you, and I don't even know, you could have, now I feel like maybe you stepped in the line of fire for them or something. Like you did something that was so courageous and amazing for that person, that it helped that person, but that person never had the chance to repay that favor. I don't know what happened. Could have been a cat that was stuck up in a tree. I don't know. Could have been, but I'm just, you kind of get that feeling. So I hope that makes sense.
wow. Wow.
And she says, yes, Terri, thank you. Protection. And she says, Jim, love it. I love the name James. Mm-hmm.
I love it too. It was kind of surprising to suddenly get a name. Okay, so our next is James.
Speaking of James.
Speaking of James, here we go.
And I do have it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. May I get a reading on love, please? I am single. I just had a realization of an end of a relationship that I was hoping to reconcile. Okay.
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 I'm getting weird stuff, which is my specialty. But when I tuned into you, James, I'm seeing, first I saw your heart, and then it had strings on it, and then there was somebody playing it like a stand-up bass or a cello or something. And that just kept going on and on. So there's yeah, so it's talking about, I'm getting now that it's about a deeper love, a deeper, more resonant form of love. Like it's not a violin or a viola, it's a cello or a bass. This is what you're aiming for, and this is what's coming to you. And so let's see if the cards can add anything to it. Archangel Sandalphon saying center and ground, kind of ground and clear yourself after this most recent episode. And I got the Parrot card, let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are, and to be a little choosy. This is a person who says, I don't like that one, I don't like that one, to don't settle. You can go out and find people to kind of hang with and have fun, but you're looking for maybe it's a musician, I don't know, or a bass player or something, but you're looking for someone that really deeply resonates with you. And so, Spirit, tell me, is James going to find this relationship that really will resonate with him? Yes. Is he going to find this yet in 2025? No. Will he find this in 2026? Yes. Will it be the first half of 2026? Yes. Will it be the first quarter of 2026? No. So second quarter 2026? Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. April, May, June. We wish you luck, and come back and let us know. Jean, what did you get?
Well, I got March 2026. So you'll probably meet him, and then the relationship will start in that second quarter. So I feel as though this is somebody who's outside of your wheelhouse. I feel like it's somebody that you wouldn't ordinarily find perhaps maybe attractive, but they have heart and soul and energy that you find attractive. Like it's not, and it's sort of like if you always liked people with like long dark hair or something, or rock and rollers, this person's going to be like a librarian, with short hair. Like it's going to be somebody that it's going to be outside of your norm. So, but I love that you said musician, because I feel as though that's also frequency and vibration, Joan,
Mm-hmm.
and music is that kind of a deep and passionate type of person, but that maybe they may be shy and don't really show it. But like, yeah, so beautiful, so beautiful. But I wouldn't give up hope, and I would really clean your slate, let go, make sure you do some releasing ceremonies of this other relationship that didn't work out. And everything happens for a reason, I'm telling you. And it's only when we let go of that last relationship, because you were hoping and hoping and hoping, is when we finally say, I'm done, I'm letting it go, I'm putting it in the past, and I'm learning my lesson, I'm moving forward, that this new energy really does come in. And it's good luck to you. Oh, look, Akila B is here.
Yay!
And it's Jen Bowles' birthday.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Yep. Happy birthday, Jen.
Fabulous.
Well, I am so surprised that our readings are all so similar, because what I also got is, first I just tuned into his heart, and I also saw his heart, but instead of the strings, I saw frost, like lots of like little snowflakes on it, but the top was unfrozen and the bottom had the frost on it. And they said, right now, it's very important to take care of yourself, to take care of your heart, take deep care, because you're going through a kind of a transition of your heart, that this is maybe some emotions or some things that have been troubling you are going to be unthawing, going away. And I too got April, that April is going to be a very good month for that. And I agree with everybody. You shouldn't really try too hard at this point. Don't be looking for love. Go and take care of your heart and do the things you love. And I think love will find you. So that's
beautiful.
What I got.
Maybe hang out in jazz clubs.
That wouldn't hurt. Okay, so now we had all three. Now we got to go back to the random generator. So just in case anybody new has joined, we're using a random generator to pick the questions today. And so I'm going to give everybody just a moment to and just do hashtag love, small l, just put that in the chat, and you will automatically enter the random generator. And I believe everybody who has already has already been read. You won't get picked again. It's just going to go with So everybody that has a question, put it in hashtag love, and I'm going to go over here. Over here. Okay. I'm going to go back to my page. Okay, here we're going to draw again. Here we go.
Thank you, Rossi. She says the generator is not case sensitive. Thank you very much.
Oh,
We didn't
thanks.
know.
That's lovely. So Venus RM, you are going to be next. I'm going to draw a few more so that we just have them so people have time to think of their question.
Venus, go ahead and put your question in all caps.
Ooh, okay. User.
And user, if you could tell us I know you're number 4, but if you could tell, I think it's Alex, Alix. Because I said there was another user and I said, hi, Alex. They're like, I'm not Alex, I'm Tanya. And I was like, well, I can't tell the difference between one user and the next. But I think this is Alex. Okay. And Alex, put your question in all caps.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to draw one more time. Lisa. Okay. Lisa P73. You will be. So put your question in. And let's go back to here. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Jean, for showing me how to use that. That's amazing. So, Venus, we have Venus's question here. So, Venus would love a love reading. She has been single for 5 years and would like to know about her love life. So, let's read on Venus.
All I'm getting when I tune in is that Valentine's Day isn't going to pass over you this year. I saw like a white spirit or an angel or something and it had a Valentine in its hand and it was flying forward. Okay, so, and I got the Archangel of Hope who says, expect the best, and that this would be a good time for manifestation. Universal laws and truths are being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. And the Hierophant. So you might be meeting someone who has more traditional ideas, maybe somebody in politics or government, or maybe just those who holds attitudes that are more traditional. But it's coming your way and coming pretty soon. Let me just double check about that with the pendulum. Is Venus going to meet someone she would be interested in starting a relationship in by Valentine's Day? Yes. Okay. Which of you would like to go next?
Well, I have received something, but I need to sit with it a little while. So, Jean, if you have anything.
Venus, you know you're the goddess of love. You're in control, and you need to ask yourself if you are ready. If you're ready. And when you make that decision that you're ready, and when you make that decision that you are are going to uh, make time and make space in your life for this person, and and I feel as though you may want to consider making space for this person in your heart, Venus. And that's what I mean by, or that's what I felt that meant by ask yourself if you're ready. Um, and it's always wonderful to have, new friends and new companions. But I don't know about mending. There may be some mending that needs to be processed for you, and give yourself that little bit of time. But I also want to say that when you least expect it, that's when it comes along. The more that you can work on yourself and heal yourself, and to mend your heart, and to, work through any type of grief, or, things that weigh heavy on you, it's and it's not that there's not space in your heart. It's just that you are, I don't know if it's preoccupied, and it's almost like it needs to be lightened up, like to let go of some of those things, to say, okay, I think I'm ready, and okay, that, I feel strong and balanced and more of myself. I feel like I'm more confident and more, able to give all of myself and my whole self to somebody or to a relationship. And that's up to you to determine, but I just feel like there's maybe a little bit of um, being gentle with yourself and giving yourself a little bit more time. I'm not, and I could be wrong. It's entirely up to you, but that's just the energy that I felt around it. But when you're ready, and it doesn't, it time is not really a thing. It's just energy when you're ready, and when you've decided. Maybe you can write yourself a note, but I think you really need to decide on it first. How about you, Terry?
Well, I immediately, as I tuned into Venus's energy, I immediately saw it's an architecture. It's a stone carving that they've found many, many times at many, many different places where it's this, they call it the goddess. And it's a carving of a woman. She's very voluptuous. She's very curvy. And we see this, there's a name for it, and I cannot remember her name, but it's a goddess. And immediately they put this goddess on Venus's stage, and then they clad her in the most glittery copper I've ever seen, just copper glittering over the entire body of this goddess. And I asked, okay, so great. So you're showing me Venus. She's the goddess. She's clothed in copper. What does this mean? What is this going on? And so the first thing they said is that she needs to value herself like the goddess. She is a goddess. She is valuable, and she needs to work on that part of herself, that she really holds herself as valuable. And then the other thing is, they said this is also the copper is about grounding. It's a grounding element, and this will help her be a little bit more grounded. But they said this is a time for her to work on herself because of all the metals, copper is the easiest mended. It's the easiest to hammer into place, the easiest to change. So it means that you are in the best point of your life right now to make a few changes for yourself, to be open to love, and to know exactly who you are and what you want. So thank you so much for letting us read that. What do you have?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And Venus had said that, Jean, what you were saying about is there room for your heart? Somewhere up there, she said, Yes.
I've
And
gotten.
that her dog has her whole heart.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
And I also put in John Gray, Mars, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. That is just absolute pure gold, guys. If you ever want to look into it, even if you're in a relationship, it is he has such beautiful insight, such amazing, it's very practical, very easy to understand, and it just changes your whole perspective. It really is, it instantly helps. And he has a free, he answers questions on YouTube now. And he was doing this, and I bought his course for like $2,000 back in the day. And it was the best course I ever took, and it helped me so very much. And then he got out of it, and he was too busy. And then his wife passed away, and he had to mourn. And now he's back, and he wants to tell everybody everything, and he's just out there letting everybody know for free. And I'm like, I paid money for this. So he's really good. And if you want to learn about yourself and about others and about relationships, I just can't. And there's like he has like people who are counselors on his, and I've considered being, taking his course to become one of the counselors in relationships. I mean, it's so vital. It's such a huge part of our lives. So,
Wow.
Great recommendation. Thanks, Jean.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So next is user.
Okay.
And did we get the name of this person?
it's Alex, Alix is her name.
Alex. Okay. Alex, can I please get a message from my guides? Okay.
And Lisa P73, go ahead and put your question in, all in caps, if you didn't get a chance to. Oh, I see it. Lisa did. I got it. Okay. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Jean. Thank you.
I'm getting all this love stuff today. Okay, let me see. What's going on here? I think, I'm sorry, I didn't ask for it, but it's the message that's coming through to me. The song Heartbreaker keeps coming up. That the first I was feeling your heart, and I feel like, at least from what I'm hearing, is like maybe you've put a little shell on your heart and you break other people's hearts so as to protect your own. So they're saying open your heart, and this is the second or third time I've gotten this today. It's like you're going to be okay. You're strong now. Maybe earlier on you had to have this protective coating on your heart, but you're okay now. And the scary thing is to take that coating off and really open up and show people what a loving, beautiful soul you really are. But if you do, you'll be gifted with happiness. This is the bluebird. You're being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. And then it's the world. I mean, you'll have the whole world in your hands. So I think I hope you don't take offense at this, but I think it's just a matter of whether you were a heartbreaker or just kind of in some way standing apart. And they're offering, then they say it's like opening a curtain of translucent curtains. It's just really, it's a change, but it's not going to be that hard to do, and it's going to reap a lot of good benefits for you. You'll be happy and the world will be at your feet. What do you ladies get?
That's wonderful. Well, I keep getting for Alex the tarot. They I've tried to kind of like tell me more about it, but they're just showing the tarot to me that they want. I don't know if that you already use the tarot cards, but they would like you to maybe take a class in it, start using it, or if you're already using it, they're suggesting a kind of a pathway of using it for yourself, where that maybe in the morning or each day you pull a card just for yourself, and then you write down what that means to you. And then as you do this each day for at least a week, that you will start understanding the path they're trying to take you down. You'll start understanding what they're trying to tell you. So that is my suggestion, that start using the tarot or take a class, or start, if you're already using it, start using it for yourself, maybe asking a question and then pulling a card and then writing down the meaning for yourself. Okay, that's what I got.
So, Alex, what I got for you, it was very similar. So Joan saw the shell around your heart, and I saw the wall of pain. I think you're protecting yourself because of the pain that you experienced. I also feel as though you have your struggle with self-confidence, and I feel as though you may have had somebody that was very judgmental when you were brought up, or strict, and would tell you that you were wrong more than, showing you how to do it right. And no, there's no judgment. It's just, I just feel like you've had, strictness around you. And what I got was, be kind to yourself, allow your authentic person, your authentic energy to be shared with other people. You've closed it off, and you have a persona that is not true to who you are, and you wonder why people don't trust you, because they can see right through that. The energy speaks for itself. It's not who you say you are. It's not what you say you like. It's not, it's about your energy that you carry. And I don't, and so I said, find your, reflect your authentic self to others around you. And you can practice with total strangers, and, maybe somebody in the grocery line, or somebody, at the bus stop, or wherever. Just be yourself and say something, kind, or ask a question. Where did you get that coat? And then see how they respond. And it's about trusting yourself to be who you are. Even though you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself, it's important to keep trying so that you can build that confidence. And practice connecting to feel energies of others. And you are enough just as you are. It's important that we are this unique expression of ourselves, because if we were just like everybody else around us, life would be very boring. So we are unique, we are different, because this is the tapestry of life. And it's important to reassure yourself that you are enough exactly the way you are, and that you are kind, and that you are loving, and that you can trust people to come in as a friendship. And then you can feel different energies, and you can test whether or not you trust them to come in a little bit more, more than just a companion or something. So that's what I got. But I did get that you had that wall of pain, and that you were struggling with, like, self-talk, this self-talk you keep hearing, whoever it was that was, it could have been a sibling, it could have been a friend. Sometimes kids on the schoolyard are they can be quite difficult. Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh,
She said yes, and thank you, ladies.
that was amazing.
One way that I think is an easy way to make a connection, and even just a fleeting one, just for practice, is if you're out for a walk, compliment other people's dogs. because they just melt. They're just like, oh, I know. I was out walking today and saw this man with some sort of pug or bulldog with a big hangdog face that was just so ugly. It was so cute. And I said, oh, that face. And he just melted in front of me. It was like, oh, I know. He's so cute. So compliment other people's dogs. They love it.
That is an amazing way to start. Oh my gosh. Okay. For our last reading of the day is Lisa. So this is what Lisa would like us to read on. Is there any messages from my dragon, angels, guides? Because I am feeling stuck and have had a hard time dealing with my MS, my health, my family, my finances. So this, I think that if probably more people than just Lisa are probably feeling that right now, or they're feeling a little stuck. So this might be a good one to listen to and to claim whatever is going to come here, because I think that this is a great time to, for us, the veil is very thin, but the veil is very thin for you too. This is a great time to listen and claim some of what the Spirit is going to say about this. So thank you.
When I tuned in, Lisa, I saw you as a runner, like at a track meet, crouched down, ready for the start gun to sound. So it's like if you're running a race like that, you get ready, you've done all your training, and then the gun goes and you go off, and you have to have your intention in mind. I'm going to jump over these hurdles, or I'm going to run this fast, or whatever. But it's right now is this period of preparation. So maybe it's just about like looking to the new year or setting a date and saying, yes, this is where I'm going to take off. But before you do that, your training is to figure out how do I want to feel? I'm going to pretend that I feel that way. What would it take? And, in your head, in the 3D world, of all the things that are wrong, that no, I'm not going to feel that way because of this or this or that. But you have to just kind of hurdle over those, like the hurdler, and get that picture in your mind. Not like begging for it, but basking in it, of this is how I want to feel. And then just kind of leap and spread your wings. Know that you're not going to fall and that things are going to work out for you. And I got the dove. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is divine quality. So in addition to, thinking about how do I want to feel, maybe one of the things you want to feel is just this deeper sense of peace and a sense of balance. This is the Temperance card, 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the water, that that peace and balance. It's all there for you, and it all starts with you. But maybe use that analogy of the runner. You're practicing now for this race.
Wow. So, Lisa, I did notice that you put up this. It's a lot stuck. I asked for help, but my family doesn't seem to believe me. We'll go back to the question real quick. So, Lisa, what I got for you is, as I focused in on your energy, they just filled my vision with a red camellia flower. The camellias are probably blooming about this time of the year or next month. And it was the most perfect red camellia I've ever seen in my life. And it was more red than they usually are. And I'm like, what are you telling us about that with this red camellia? They told me that we want her to know she is deeply loved deeply, deeply love. This red, this deep red that they're showing me is showing kind of the depth of love that they have for you. And they would like you each day, if you can, to maybe set aside a small time to meditate, to pray, and to just think about this love. Think about the love, how much love they have for you, and just beam this love out. But what they're showing me is, as you're doing this, as you're beaming this love out, as you're reflecting upon this love, they're showing how this knowledge of this love is going to seep into your body. It's going to help your health. It's going to help your body. And they also want you to know that standing up for yourself is loving yourself. You know, a lot of times we, especially as women, are made to feel like we're not supposed to be standing up for ourselves. We're not supposed to saying, hey, I need help and you need to listen to me now, you know, to be firm about these things. But they're letting me know that this is part of loving yourself, of letting people know what you need and standing firm on it. They're saying it may make you feel like you're a bitch, but you're not. And it may make other people feel like, oh, she's just being crabby because of her health. And you have to just throw those ideas away. Just throw them away and realize that this is part of love, standing up for yourself as well. So that's what I got.
That's beautiful, Terri.
Yeah.
And Joan. So what I heard for you, Miss Lisa, is surrender, Dorothy. Remember when the Wicked Witch drew that in the sky? Surrender, Dorothy. Try to be free from comparison. Find gratitude and count your blessings. Once you have that frequency, you will attract more things to be grateful for. Abraham Hicks is what I highly recommend. If you put Abraham Hicks in any YouTube or any social media, you'll find some really beautiful teachings and suggestions for how to change your mindset. And it really does help. I also personally recommend acupuncture. It's an amazing pain management therapy. If you have the opportunity, maybe you can find a clinic around you for acupuncturists. They always need volunteers. I'm also recommending naturopathic remedies because you never know. There could be some bark, some root, some oil of something, oil of frog, toad, or something. I don't know, but there could be something that can help manage your symptoms. And also there is, I would recommend energy healing for Reiki. And you can also find a Reiki share that they need people to practice on. So if anybody's offering a Reiki class, you can let them know your situation and that you would love to be somebody that they could, test on or practice on. Also, my friend Daphne from Relax with Daphne, she does this as well. If you want to reach out to her, she does like a group meditation that everybody focuses on, your situation and works on bringing that energy and elevating that energy through meditation. And the group really does help. And the last thing I got was copper. I don't know if you wear copper, if you hold on to copper, but try copper. I know they have those copper gloves that sometimes helps. I don't know where, but sometimes even if you have like something that's wrapped in copper, I don't know, but I see it on the outside of your body just to help manage the symptoms. And oh, she said, I thought about all of those, Jean. Well, that's your spirit guides telling, making these suggestions. And it's, it's really hard when we're in a difficult situation to actually try something, because sometimes we're afraid that it won't work. But you know what? Keep going, keep moving forward. You are your own advocate, just like the lady said. And it's up to you. I'm really sorry about your situation, and I wish you all the best and speedy good pain management and just management of good practices in every aspect of your life. So that's what I have for you, Miss Lisa.
Those are really lovely
Yes.
suggestions that all of us can learn or take from. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. And also, Lisa, I've noticed there's a lot of support for you in this chat. Lots of people have commented.
Oh, yep. Tanya has MS too. She said, and I don't feel like doing anything. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure there's times of the year that it's both easier or harder to deal with MS. So thank you so much for giving us your question. And everybody, keep in touch with us. Let us know, especially if you've had a reading here. Let us know if later on what happened, if there became something happened, something improved, or you met somebody. All those people that got love readings today, let us know if you met somebody. Oh my goodness.
If I could just remind everybody to hit the thumbs up, and you're like, Jean, we like you. Why do we have to hit the thumbs up? Or why are you asking us to tell you if we like you? It's not me. It's not us. And it's the algorithm. And it really, really does make a difference if everybody who's here now and everybody who watches later on each of our channels, just go around, hit the thumbs up. And I also hear that if you put like a little thank you or hi, it's me, or it's a cold winter, put anything, just put a couple characters. I think it's 7 characters in the comments. It makes a huge, huge difference. And then if you subscribe, that is always just a beautiful way for you to support us. And we just thank you all, especially in this season of, goodwill to all, right? So we just want to let you know that we appreciate each and every one of you for being here now and for watching later, and all of your support in any way that you can show it. But it has made a difference on my channel. I've been asking people to hit thumbs up, and sometimes it's just a reminder, you're like, I don't care if I hit thumbs up, I enjoy it, but you don't remember, it has changed my algorithm. I can see a difference, and it really does make a difference for me. So if you like what we're doing, and you're like, hey, look, Scott Scorpio's son Terrell is here. Hi,
Yay!
Scott, VIP in the house. So nice to see you. So we just thank you very much, everybody, for all of your support. And it was so much fun being together with Terri and Joan again. And Scott was your fill-in, Terri. He's got an eye on you. He's got his eye on you. He's like,
filling in. Oh, I just love Scott.
Yes, we did too. I know oh my gosh. It was really powerful. It was really good. It was really good. You never know, you guys. So, yeah.
And congratulations to Scott. I think he reached a new level of membership.
5,000. Yes. 5,000, congratulations, Scott. Yes.
Yes. Congratulations, Scott. That's amazing. And that's because people are hitting the thumbs up and and putting a little comment in. So thank you, everybody who does that. Ladies, where can people catch you next?
Let me see. I think Friday you and I are going to be with Terri Lee, and then Joan and I will be with Tarot Stash. We're doing our event, our evidential mediumship demonstration. Can I pop that up real quick?
Yes, please do. Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and just take that out and put mine in.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So this is our evidential mediumship demonstration right here, and it's gallery style. It's on Sunday, December 14th, and you click anywhere in here and you can see the little description comes up. And look, it's a free event. It says $0. It's a free event. And we just ask that everybody arrives 10 minutes before the start time. You can just click this little attend button. It'll ask you for your name and email. No payment necessary. And you'll get the link, the Zoom link for the event will come into your email right away as soon as you hit that. So if you're not sure if you have to pick up your uncle from the airport or not, and now you realize, oh, I'm going to have time, you can go ahead and sign up. But it's going to be a really great, fun event. And I also have my psychic study practice group. If any of you budding psychics have not already joined, you can come in and just try it once, and you can do the same just by clicking on this, finding out a little bit more about it, and again, going through the process. But this one is not the free event. The evidential mediumship demonstration is a free event. So that's what I have.
Yay. Well, thank you so much. Wisdom Seeker Joan.
Yes, I'll be doing the gallery with Jean and Gerald on the 14th, and then Scott Scorpio Sun and Jean and I will be together on Tuesday the 16th at 2:30. So that's going to be fun. We're looking forward to that.
2:30 Central.
2:30
right?
Central, yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So that is lovely. So there's lots of places for anybody who didn't get their question chosen. There are lots of other places to put your question in. So like this next Friday with us, we'll be here again. And we just thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. And we really enjoy our time with you. Okay. So everybody have a great December. And we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye.